In use. Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie. CQ, CQ, CQ. Calling all amateur radio operators to the Maritime Fusion Net. Before we get started for the net this evening, do we have any emergency or priority for the traffic for the net? This is Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie. My name is Gordon, and I will be the net control station for tonight's net. So I'll be standing by for any emergency or priority traffic. Come with your call signs. Okay, nothing being heard. This net meets every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Atlantic Time in the CQ Maritimes room number 60207. The net is also streaming live on YouTube, Rob VE1 RMJ, so that everyone can follow the net and participate in the chat room. Amateurs will be called in by province. When you check in, give us your call sign using proper phonetics. After maritime stations are called in, stations from outside the area will have a chance to check in. First off, do we have any announcements for the net? Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie, listening. Okay, no announcements being heard. We'll start now with stations, mobile stations, or people on short time that can't stay for the duration of the net. Mobiles and short time stations only at this time, please. Come with your call sign slowly and phonetically. Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie, listening.
Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot, Sierra Mike, short time.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee, mobile.
VE1, Foxtrot, Oscar X-ray, short time. VE1, FOX, short time.
Okay, we'll take that little short group, and we will start with the mobile first. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie. Good evening, Mike.
Yeah, good evening, Gordon. V9 Golf Charlie, V1 MY mobile. I'm just coming home. I just finished up doing some floors at the mall. Got them all, as they say, all painted and sealed, so we'll see what tomorrow brings. Everybody have a great evening, and out your highways. It is quite greasy out here, so if you have to go out, please be careful. V1MY.
V1MY, V9GC. Well, glad you had a productive day. I did too, so that was good. And yeah, the roads are getting a little slick, so anybody who's out there, please be careful. Thanks for the check-in, Mike. Always a pleasure, and I know we'll be chatting later on. Okay, next up would be Frank, VE1FSM, VE9GC.
V9 Golf Charlie, VE1 Foxtrot, Sierra Mike. Yeah, I'm sitting here at the house. It doesn't look like it's all that nice out there. You can see the snow blowing off the neighbor's roof there, so I think I'm just going to keep myself right in here where it's nice and warm, and I'm going to go have my bite to eat now, so figure we should pop in and give you a mark for the book, say hello to you and everybody else on that. Back to you, V9 Golf Charlie, VE1 Foxtrot, Sierra Mike.
V1 FSM, V9GC. Okay, Frank, thanks for the check-in. Always a pleasure, and I know we'll be hearing you on future nets, both on these ones and the morning net and whatever. 7-3 for now. Curtis, down the 3 Mile Plain. VE1 FOX, VE9GC.
This is Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Oscar X-ray here in 3 Mile Plains. Good evening to you, Gordon. Good evening to Frank there, and then Mike. And I guess we had about the same weather down here. It was Saturday around just before 7 this morning. Snow was very lightly, very fine snow. Then close to dinner time or after it turned to rain. So we didn't really get a whole lot. We might have got an inch and a half there in that length of time from 7 till dinner time. It soon melted down. Deck was all cleaned off, so car was all cleaned off. Didn't have to clean them off. So she melted away. Right now we're -1 right now. We were +2 there this afternoon, so excuse me, it wasn't too bad there, Gordon. Anyway, thanks for calling me into the net this evening. Thanks for doing it. It's always great to get on when we can. So with that, give it back to you, Gordon. Have a great rest of the evening, and we'll catch you another time for sure. Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie, I guess it is. This is Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Oscar X-ray here in 3 Mile Plains, Hants County. 7-3 all around. Everybody have a great evening. Back to you, Gordon.
V1 FOX, V9GC. Okay, Curtis, thanks for the check-in. Always a pleasure to hear you, and I know we'll be chatting further down the log. Okay, so Curtis was at the bottom of that particular list. We'll do another quick call here for anybody in a time that can't stick around, and then we'll get into the rest of the net. VE9GC listening.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Mike Mobile.
Good evening, Gino. VE9 Golf Mike in the mobile. Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie. Go ahead, sir.
Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie, Victor Echo 9 Golf Mike. Good evening, Gordon and everybody else on the net. I'm just heading back from Edmundston to Grand Falls. I had a little trouble call there at the correctional facility up there, and the radios. Went there to check that out, and I'm on my way back home. Nothing much else to report. There was a little scare. It's snowed today, and seemed to be freaking up on me here, so just making my way back home there. I do order that might move out.
V9 Golf Mike, V9 Golf Charlie. Okay, Gino, you cut out there right at the end. If you're listening, careful driving there, my friend. Thanks for checking in, and I know we'll be chatting later. Okay, so now we will start the first round of people coming in from the various provinces. So right now, first round for stations from Prince Edward Island. Anybody from PEI that wants to check in, come with your call sign slowly and phonetically. Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie listening.
Victor Yankee 2 Golf Foxtrot.
Oh, sounds like you're on your own there this evening, George. VY2 GF, E9, and GC. Good evening, sir.
Well, good evening, Gordon, and, well, everybody on the net, and, well, and maybe what we're lacking in numbers in PEI, we're making up in quality. I used to be conceited, but now I'm perfect. Anyway, we're
I think we're on the way to having a fantastic smart. So have a good week, everybody, and we'll certainly look forward to the next Wednesday. Victor Yankee 2, Golf.
VY2GF, V9GC. Very good, George. And it was a good meeting last night. And Steve did another little presentation for those of us that could hang around. I'll tell you, that was pretty fascinating too, on the map they're doing on the Simplex net. And the 68.3 kilometers, I think it is, between his place and my place, and what the signal reports are like, and who can copy me. And anyway, so really, it was quite good. And yes, I think it's going to be a great smart. And I'll have something out in email to you and Colleen a little bit later, probably tomorrow morning. Anyway, 7-3, thanks for checking in, and I know I'll hear you on future nets. Okay, before we move on, any other stations from Prince Edward Island? The PEI stations come with your call sign slowly and phonetically. Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie listening. All right, nothing being heard from PEI. So we'll move on now to stations from New Brunswick. Any stations from New Brunswick that wish to check in to this evening's Maritime Fusion, please come with your call sign slowly and phonetically. Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie listening.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Charlie Alpha Portable, PE9 MCA Portable.
Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo, P9. Victor Echo 9, Alpha India, P9 AI.
Okay, let's run with that little group. Victor Echo 9, Mike Charlie Alpha Portable. Good evening, Mike, VE9 GC.
Yeah, VE9 Golf Charlie, Maritime Fusion Net, Victor Echo 9, Mike Charlie Alpha Portable. Good evening there, Gordon. Good evening to Oscar coming up, and everyone else checking in, George, Curtis, Mike, anyway, lots of, I can't name them all, I'm trying to forget somebody. Yes, it was a good, productive meeting for the Smart Symposium, and I think we should have pretty well everything in place at the end of next week, so we can have the registration up and running, hopefully. So, looking good for this year also, and yeah, kind of a snowy day today. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't cold anyway, but the snow didn't stay too much in Moncton. But when I got to Irishtown here, it was piling up here in the driveway. So, but no, not too much. Maybe 5 centimeters at the most. So back to you, Gordon. Have a good net, and hi to everyone on the net. 7-3 for now. VE9 GC, VE9 MCA Portable.
V9 MCA Portable, V9 GC. Yeah, that was a good session there last night, and I think everything is well under control. And it was a nice meeting there this morning at the. Good to see everybody. Now we'll move on to. Oh, and as far as the snow goes, yeah, it's backing up out here. I know that. I was out just a little while ago bringing some more wood, the wood stove, and yeah, it's. I hadn't zipped up my boots, and I should have. I guess we're under a bit of a snow warning overnight. 10 to 20, they're saying. Well, we'll find out in the morning. Anyway, nothing urgent, so if I can't get out, I'll just stay home. 7-3 for now, Mike. Oscar, V9OSK, VE9GC.
VE9 GC, VE9 Oscar Sierra. Good evening, Gordon, and everybody on the net tonight. Just a slow time. It's starting off slow tonight, I guess. Nothing beside that. Just, guys, we got some snow here, and I just went to put the trash out for being picked up tomorrow morning. So, I could have took out my electric blower there and blew it out. Probably would be the easy way to do it. But no, I never thought of that. I should have done that when I went faster. Besides that, nothing much. Nice seeing the boys at the clubhouse this morning and having a cookie there. Best we'll see you next week, or whoever is going to be around next week. 7-3 to all from Dieppe, Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo on my mode.
V9OSK, VE9GC. Okay, Oscar. Yeah, obviously you have the same garbage day I do, because I had to put mine out. I did that afternoon. Got everything all gathered up and out into my 2 bins, so hopefully all goes well. Thanks for checking in. I know we'll be chatting later, and we'll see you again. Well, definitely see you again next Wednesday, all things being equal. Let's see what's wrong. Fredericton Way, Gary. VE9, India. Always in hell. How does that sound? There we go. VE9GC.
Yes, VE9 Artificial Intelligence. Good evening, Gordon, and everybody else on here. It's a snowy day. We probably had about 12 centimeters, I'd say, overall today. And we got that all cleaned up, but probably still dribbling down, so I don't know what's going to happen overnight. But anyway, not much else new here. I didn't go far today, just in the house here doing things. So, nothing. Anyway, everybody have a good week, and next control E9 AI.
V9 AI, V9GC. Okay, Gary. It sounds like you had a productive day. Today's Wednesday. Wednesday morning routine is starting in a store. That's part of the clubhouse. From so and go out and trees and things like that, and picked up a new streamer for the TV to my hearing aids today, so that's nice, and it works well, so I'm happy. Other than that, kind of a quiet day. Hey, thanks for checking in, Gary. Always a pleasure, and I know here you future nets. To the bottom of that, a little bit of few checks from New Brunswick. So before we move on, hold stand by for station from New Brunswick. Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 9, Charlie.
Victor Echo 9, Hotel, Bill, Mike.
V9 Hotel Echo Mike. From VNGC. Getting on in, Robin. GC.
V9 GC, Victor Echo 9, Hotel Echo Mike out here at Riverview. Evening there. For me and Otter and whoever else. We just realized it was knocking off. I've just been with deaths and everything else, but that's okay. Need to get motivated often, but I guess the wife's there quite a bit. And watching a little bit of food off of there, so but really Most of the, well, I think we're sitting about -2 here. Don't think as well, but really stick. Just weather out here. I was out in the garage all day, just playing with the car. We got some tomorrow, so we're just tidying up the wires for that, just getting all the coal, and we're gonna need that over in for the HF bug. Some new mouth. The ones I had are almost getting chopped up a bit, so it's lacking on the receive end. And hopefully, I haven't checked it, but I check it. But either way, we got the new helping you with crack, because that all be there. And really nothing else to. Thanks for calling. All the best for you. You'll do E9 from Victor Echo 9. Hotel Echo Mike.
V9 Hotel Echo Mike. You were busy in the garage all day. That's good. Anyway, I know I'll be chatting with you further down the line. Again, 7-3 for now. Hey, Mike was at the list. Move into stations from Nova Scotia. Ground stations from Nova Scotia. Tell me your clients slowly. Victor Echo 9. Hope Charlie listening.
Victor Echo 1, Whiskey India November. VG1, Whiskey India November. Victor Echo 1, Zulu Bravo.
BB.
Victor Echo 1, Delta, Alpha, Delta. V1 dead.
Okay, well, with that little group, Victor Echo 1 Whiskey November. Good evening, Peter, VE9 GC.
Yeah, good evening all, yeah. I'll be back up New Brunswick Way on the 21st. If it's not snowing, I gotta come up for the ham breakfast, so, yeah. I don't know if it's still snowing here or not, but I think we've got a little bit more snow than what we had before, so there you go. I'm upstairs making fresh cookies, so I'm gonna probably go grab a few. So, with that, Gord, back to you. Have a good night and a good call. VE1WN clear.
The E1WIN, VE9 GC. Okay, Peter, well, thanks for the check-in, and I know I'll be hearing you next. Hey, my neighbor in Oxford. Zulu Bravo, good evening, Mike, VE9 GC.
GCV on Zulu Bravo. Good evening, Gordon. How's my neighbor up the road going? We're getting over here, not much of the centimeter to all here, and hopefully it doesn't amount to too much. And I don't know what happened here today. I spent quite a bit of time in the class office. I can now see the top of my ear. Well, I think it's place, so not that, but it's good. Thanks for me. 7-3, V1's with Bravo.
Okay, Mike, V1ZB, V9GC. Well, I just decided to open up one of my security cams here, and yeah, she's looking down pretty good here at the moment, so I'll wait and see what happens to him. I've been working slow. Just actually finished rearranging all the Ethernet for the computers out here. I got them all. Because they were going into some short ones going into a switcher. So I'll just take run everything out of my main switch at the end of the shack, and some 25-foot runs, and well, the cable curled up, and everything's hardwired. Well, a couple of things are on Wi-Fi, but almost everything out here is system. Thanks for checking in. And say hi to your Barnett. Okay, we'll go to the Alpha Delta evening day, VE9 G.
VE9 DC, VE1 DED, good evening, everybody on free. Snow here. It was Scotia out a little bit, not a much, you know. Ways I done today is clean it up, help people, set down, maybe. Oh, well, hold on, I guess, burn a little gas for the ride. Didn't go very far. And you know, hanging in that, taking me easy.
V1 DAD, V9 GT, yeah, cleaning up the driveways. By the time I get up to the fellow that does might have two, and on that, just clean off the front deck and then the pathway from there over to our little bridge into the driveway, and cut a path down to the woodshed. Probably going to need a little more wood in the house tomorrow as well. Thanks for checking in, Dave. Always a pleasure, and I look forward to bringing you on. Hey, that was the end of that further group from Nova Scotia, but before we move on to station side Maritime, most of we came from Scotia. Golf Charlie listening.
Direct. Bravo, VE1B.
VE1DVB, VE9GT. Good evening, Dan. You seem to be on your own, so come on in. VE9.
VE9 Golf Charlie in the Maritime Fusion Net, VE1 UVB. Gordon. She's having a night quiet evening up here on outside. Going nice security cameras here. Heavy and hope it's not going to an appointment for morning. I hope we shall see where we're going to go with that. Just sitting here working on a Linux server, trying to get a RAID array up running for storage server. A lot of hard and trying to get fixed. Kind of pounding away on commands. Switched a whole bunch of files to go across. White text, black screen. Hi. Just listen along. Work on computers, and probably going to be calling an evening early tonight just to see if I got blow some snow in the hole. Pretty good doing the net, and I hope everybody has a great evening. VE9 Golf Charlie, VE1 EVD.
7-3, Dan, and always fun working on servers. Says, oh, special spot in my way. As that kind of puddles it sometimes. Anyway, for checking in, and yeah, hopefully you don't have to snowball too much tomorrow morning. 7-3 for now. Okay, then from station from Nova Scotia. So now we will take standby here for any news outside of the Maritime. Wish to Maritime Fusion Net here in CQ Maritime's room 607. This is Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie, Gordon and Notre Dame de Brunswick, your net control station for this evening, standing by for check-ins from outside the Maritimes. The E9 GC listening.
It's a KK7YMC, calling from Florida at the moment.
Okay, K7YSE. Good evening. How are you doing this evening? Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie.
Yeah, doing fine. I spoke to a gentleman last night on your repeater system through WireStax. And we are currently from Washington State. Name is Tom, and some folks in Florida. And so we'll be here for another week or so, and thought I'd chime in and check into your net. Go ahead.
Okay, Tom, pardon me, I'm so used to VE, right? So KT7YMC, VE9GC. Yeah, you're in Washington State. Nice. Nice for you to be visiting down in Florida, although I'm not sure what the weather's been lately. I had some reports from some friends that it was a bit chilly, but we'll see. It's not all relative. When you get the weather here in New Brunswick, it's 0 degrees Fahrenheit and -10 Fahrenheit and -3 Fahrenheit, or -Celsius. You know what you know, 15 degrees on the plus side. So, thanks for checking in. Time to pop in. We're here every Wednesday at p.m. Pacific time, which I guess right now is 7 p.m. And we also have another one on Friday night at 300 hours here in the CQ Maritime Room. Friendly Friday Fusion Net. Please feel free to hop in on that one. So 7-3 for now. Thanks for again and enjoy. Okay, any others from outside wish to check in? Fully and phonetically, Victor Echo 9 Golf.
This is Victor Echo 2 Delta Echo. Victor Echo 2 Delta Echo. Victor Echo 2.
Oh, Victor Echo 2 Delta Echo. Good evening, Don. How are things up in Quebec City this evening? Victor Echo Golf.
Well, good evening, Gordon. I was listening intermittently. I was watching a lot on 3 here. -3 degrees. Very light snow right now. And 15, I think. 3 to 4 inches in the past 24 hours. It's been snowing for about almost 20 hours. It'll be ceasing, I don't know. We'll see. So, I'm glad to be checking in, not missing out together. I do have Droid Star. I heard that Droid Star doesn't have Maritimes. So 70 on that V2 or F3 in City. So 73 is still on good hosting. This is Direct Route 2 Delta Echo. It's not in Quebec City.
VE2 Delta E, VE9GC. Well, it sounds like you've got a whole lot more snow than we do at the moment. Well, as I say, right now, the snowfall warning, we could get up to 20, I guess, overnight. We'll wait and see. And live with it. The job, I've been in Quebec City for the last 40. It's like the old joke about ground care if you see snow or not. No, I've got 6 more weeks of winter. 7-3 on Internet. Hey, John. Stations from outside the Maritimes. So now we will move into the second round from the Maritimes. So let's start with the second round from stations from Prince Edward Island. Anyone from PEI that wishes to also in slow, basically VE9GC listening. Okay, not hearing anything from President Rhode Island stations. Let's move on to station from New Brunswick. Any stations from into the Maritime Fusion Net, please come with your on slowly. Echo 9 Golf for listening.
Victor Echo 9, Alpha Delta Victor.
Oh, the E9 AEV, E9 GC. I was expecting that you pop up. Anyway, go ahead, JP. The E9.
GC V9 ADV. Yeah, I connected the node while I was listening to another net, and then the node disconnected, and I figured, I'm just going to Fusion here and check in on the net through the repeater. Yaesu wires software. Mr. be pretty fickle. So some days it'll run all day. Stay connected. Sometimes it stay connected to another 15 minutes and it'll disconnect for whatever reason. I say, glad we don't out of Yaesu software. I just put it that way. Hi. Hopefully everyone had a great day, and hope everybody has a great rest of the week. And hello to everyone. 7-3, VE9 ADV back to.
ADV, V9 GC. Yeah, I know what you mean. It can be funny at times. I don't have usually too many problems with it. There have been times where I got lost at home. Our friends down in Nova Scotia, because I guess the system was doing some in, out. And so they just me for a bit and for the operators, and they were nice enough to let me know. I couldn't see anything here. Read all the things and run FCM 100 a HRI 200 system for running this system stuff. Anyway, thanks for checking in. Always a pleasure. Again, 7-3 for now. So bottom of that list, 8 station New Brunswick before we go on to the second of the IGC listening.
Echo 9, Sierra Victor.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Angel November.
Victor Line, Sierra Victor. Good evening, Sam.
V9 GC USV. Yeah, good evening, Gord. To my dad there at the start, and to JP just before me. Yeah, I was on talking to my cousin and missed first, but I heard you were coming back around, so glad I was able to get the end of the net there. But I've been just going to be checking into a few nets tonight, and that's about it from here. Hope you have a good rest of your net, and thank you all. V9 GC, V9 SV.
Yeah, V9 SV, V9 GC. Okay, yeah, well, as usual, good signal. And actually, I was very pleasantly surprised to hear your brother check in on Sunday. That was nice to hear. Haven't heard him in a long time. Of course, your dad and I, we kind of chat on a regular basis. 7-3 for now. Thanks for picking up, Sam. Bert, how are things up in the Northwest? Victor Papa in November. Victor Echo on Golf Trail.
Good evening, everyone. Much support from Edmundston. It's been snowing lightly since last night. We got about snow on the ground. Very, very this wave, and not much else to report. Have a pleasant evening. Good rest of the weekend. Not to forget the Olympic hockey game tomorrow.
Maritime Fusion Net GC. Not sure what happened there at the end. He mentions that there wasn't a hockey match there tomorrow, and then I'm not sure what was going on. And for now, thanks for checking in, and say hello to the last one for me. VE9PIN, VE9G. Okay, Bert was at the bottom of that round from New Brunswick. So now we will move into the second round for questions from Nova, questions from Fusion Net, and we go line slowly and phonetically. Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie Gordon in Columbia.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Kilo Bravo. Victor Echo 1, Juliet Kilo. Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima.
Okay, we got two more there. We have Victor Echo 1, Juliet Kilo Bravo. Good evening, VE9GC.
And the Fusion Net. Okay. Good evening, Gordon, and all on net. It's Keith here in Windsor, coming in on the EH2 Fusion. I've had often a chance to anywhere near a Fusion waiting for my work schedule, but not today. I actually think it's probably like the third time I've ever checked this net on RF, but today I'm plugged from work. Done with the co-bot person, so hoping my schedule will get a little bit more normal and crazy season. Meant me to check in a bit more often. Anyway, with that, thanks for coming forward, and thanks for bringing it back to control. VE1J 70, everyone.
VE1JKB, VE9GC. Thanks. Waiting for me after the net. So I usually should. After I get off the radio, so it gives me an excuse to come in, do the net, and go. Including myself. 7-3, thanks for checking in. Let's see how things are today. VE1JBL, good evening, Jim. VE9G.
VE9GC and the Maritime Fusion at VE1JBL. Yeah, good evening, Gordon, and everybody before me there. And you missed Florida. You. He was there. So wake up here. But then very good evening too over here. I'm on there. Like snow, like every mountain, but it's just in the ways. That's all. Time. That's it from here, Gordon. Thanks very much for calling me in. And we'll talk to you again there. VE9GC from E1JBL.
Century.
The old JBL, V9GC. Well, thanks for the relay about Laura. I didn't hear from Laura. I see on the dash. So we'll get to him next. Thanks for that, Jim. It's appreciated. 7-3 now. We'll be chatting later. Hey, Victor Echo 1, Lima Alpha Uniform. Good evening, Lori, VE9GC.
You're making me think there sometimes I'm not gonna here or whatever. This third time I've tried to check in. I tried to check in earlier, Nova Scotia, but I can't hear me there either. Anyway, it's a good thing to everyone. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for calling me in, and thanks for letting Gordon know about me. Sure. Anyway, have everybody evening, every Victor Echo 1 Lima uniform.
Hey, one V9GC. Lori, well, you're coming through loud and clear, no problem. That's why I was quite said that. I'm looking at my monitor with a handheld in my hand, so I hope that in front of me here. So I'm surprised. I know sometimes you can get covered up by another station, but that you've gotten, we're in there before either anyway, I'm glad we finally got you. So, my friend, thanks for checking in, and next time as well. Okay, Lori was at the bottom of that list. Is there anybody else from Nova Scotia? Before I make the general call for any and all stations, VE9, he's listening.
Victor Echo 1, Julie Charlie Sierra.
Yes, VE9GC. How's we finished?
Minus 1, and it looks like the reading here. We're and thanks for calling.
Okay, Jim, thanks for the check-in. You're always dropping out on occasion there, but we got so. Eric, thanks for checking. Forward to hearing you on future nets. VE1JS. Hey, the net. We'll make a couple calls here for any stations anywhere that wish to check in to the air with your call sign slowly and phonetically. Victor Echo 9 Golf listening.
Victor Echo 1 Charlie Alpha.
V1 CA, VE9GC, you seem to be on your own there, Rob. Come on in.
V9GC, VE1CA. Well, good evening to you, Gordon, and good evening to all those on frequency. I'm kind of in and out of the shack here this evening, and, well, it was time to put my call sign out there to get in the book. I hope everybody has a good day, or good evening, and 7-3. 1CA.
V1CA, VE9GC. Okay, Rob, 7-3. I know we'll be chatting first. Okay. Last call for stations wishing to check in the Maritime Fusion. Victor Echo 9 Charlie, Gordon here in the front of me. Net control station, standing by. The 9GC listening. All right, nothing being heard. We will close the net here at 1950 hours local time. We'll in. So thank you all that checked this evening. To thank all the amateurs for checking in. Operators, the repeaters and nodes who linked in for tonight, helping us expand the area or local hands to check in. For Maritime Fusion Net, go to the website, which is located at whiskey Charlie Alpha. Click on Club Activities /nets, and you'll find more information there. Now that the net has concluded, CQ Maritime Room is now open for general use. This is Victor Airline Golf Charlie signing off. Good night all.